Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
We must pray now, brothers. Pray that he is watching. He's that they fear, not man or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
Wait, we're just gonna cut like that? We're not gonna play it out? Make me look cool? No? Just want me to look like an idiot? Okay, I understand, Dave. Damn. Sorry. New editor, Dave. You're not the best, but anyways, as you guys can tell, this isn't what I normally do for this channel. And it's because I will no longer be reacting to stuff. Yes, I know, but don't worry. I will still be uploading videos, and I'm gonna get to that in a moment. And I bet you're wondering why I haven't been uploading. And I'm just gonna give it to you straight. I didn't enjoy doing it. It was hard to make. A lot of the trailers I reacted to got no attention since there's already a lot of reactors in YouTube, and and like it was an annoying process. I had to get the tripod. I need to get my phone to record me, and you won't believe this. Since I was doing like a live reaction, trying to make it as realistic as possible for you guys and real, I had to watch a video on my Switch while I record on my phone, while making sure that, I'm looking at the camera, And as you could probably tell, it's a long, tedious process. I mean, do I have to say much? I had to grab my Switch, go on YouTube, and then find the reaction I'm doing. But yeah. But don't worry, I'm not leaving Cooking Reacts. Instead, I'm going to renew the series by making it a review channel. Because, I could enjoy reviewing games that I actually have opinions about, but I've never been able to tell anyone. And plus, what other Blue Monster reviews Nintendo games? It's just never been done before. Dave, get him off the screen. What the fuck are you doing? Get him off. Go. As I was saying, totally, I'm the only Blue Monster who reviews games. Anyways, yeah. Just go to the review now. Intro! Alright, now that you're back, today I'm gonna be reviewing Doom Eternal! Yeah, sorry if the green screen sucks, but yeah, Doom Eternal. Before I get into discussing about Doom Eternal, I thought it was important to, tell you guys that none of the footage that you'll be seeing in this video is me. It's footage from other videos and such like that. Because I don't have a film card, and, I can't. I was thinking about just filming my TV while I play, but I didn't want you guys to look at that whole video, so, yeah, none of it's my footage. I'm going to be trying to get a film card. See, we're starting off pretty low quality. I mean, it's okay quality, I'd say. And, we're going to work our way up. But yeah, Doom Eternal. For those of you who don't know, Doom Eternal was a first-person shooter released back in the 90s. And it mainly revolved around running around shooting demons. I mean, simple as that. And let me tell you, it was fun, man. I still play it to this day, despite its less than great graphics, but still, it's an amazing time, and I highly suggest it. So now that you know the core aspects of Doom, let's talk about Doom Eternal. Mixed bag on this one for me. So I can't talk about Doom Eternal without mentioning the gameplay. And before I do, I need to talk about what difficulty I played it on. And I know I'm not the best player in the world or anything like that. Like, I'm not insane. I'm not playing on Ultra Nightmare. But I did beat it on Nightmare, for reference. So, you know, because I didn't want to beat it on a lower difficulty, since that would be unfair to the people who play it on a higher difficulty. So, yeah, just want that to be known. Beat it on Nightmare. Not that I'm bragging, but I just need it to be known, so that's not an argument against it that I played it on an easier level. Alright, so now that's out of the way, the gameplay. I love it, man. It's amazing. It's fast-paced, and it's awesome to kill and shoot demons, especially when you glory kill. Man, it is just fun. I mean, running around shooting and glory killing demons, it creates a tremendous experience that I've never gotten to feel in a first-person shooter game ever before, and I tell you, it's amazing. And speaking of the gameplay, there's been a few changes to things, such as the chainsaw, which I'll be talking about now. In the other games, the chainsaw consisted of how much fuel you picked up around it, and depends on the amount of fuel you could kill bigger demons and such, as except for bosses, of course, because, you know, that'd be stupid. But now in Doom Eternal, it's based on a time limit. Like, your chainsaw will refuel, and you can use it way more often to gain ammo from demons. I don't know what to think about it. I liked it in the old game since it's satisfying to kill the bigger demons and their animations, but I understand the change. You want to focus more on your guns instead of just chainsawing everything, which, you know, I agree with. I think you should be using guns. Yeah, it's a mixed bag for me, but, you know, I'm okay with the change, to be honest. It's alright with me. Now, this ties in to what the chainsaw is used for. As you know, as I just told you, the chainsaw is based on a, you know, time limit, right? Because now, there's way less ammo in the game. Yeah. And I think I'm okay with the change, since it makes me use more weapons a lot of the time. And it's also just fun to combo stuff. You know, you use different weapons, and it feels good to do. Because in the old game, if you had the rocket launcher, you just only use the rocket launcher and Doom shotgun, I'd say. I never really found myself using the other shotgun and their abilities. I just only found myself using the rocket launcher, which kind of made it feel pointless to even collect the other guns, since I didn't find a use for it, except for, you know, some rare instances. But I think this is a good change to lower the ammo, so you use more of your guns. I think that's a pretty good change. But maybe I would add just a little bit more, you know, ammo packets around, because at the start of the game especially, I found myself running out of ammo way too much. And to be honest, I mean, yeah, I have the chainsaw, but that's on a time limit, and they also got rid of the pistol with infinite ammo. Which, I mean, if they made it so there's way less ammo, I think they should have kept the pistol, but once again, you wouldn't be using the pistol much, so I can understand it. Plus, once you get later into the levels, ammo isn't such a big problem. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good change too. The Doom Slayer this time around has some new mechanics to them, like the Ice Bomb, you have your Crucible, you have your Blood Punch, and, you know, you have your Flame Belch. which are all good mechanics. I have not much to say about them. I mean, they're all useful and fun to use. The Flame Belch gives you armor. The Blood Punch gives glory kills meaning by if you get like 2 glory kills, you can have a Blood Punch. And, you know, Ice Bomb, it's like the Stun Bomb, but like freezing can do more damage depending on your upgrades. Which I think are all fine additions to Doom, and it just makes the game that much better. And finally, for the gameplay, they did some changes with the weapons, some much needed changes, specifically with the assault rifle and the rocket launcher. Same with plasma. Now, instead of just aiming and having better aim when you get the mod for your assault rifle like in the earlier games, now it does more damage if you choose to use the scope, which is way more useful. Rocket launcher isn't as overpowered now since it does more damage, but it's also slower. And, you know, yeah. So you're not always using the rocket launcher. There's also been a new addition to the weapons, that being the ballista. And it replaces the Gauss cannon, and it's just a better variant of the Gauss cannon. I've not much to say about it, but it's fun, it's useful, especially against Archviles and stuff like that. You know, it's a good mod. I don't have too much to say about it, since I just thought it was good design. The design of the gun's cool, what it does is cool. It's just a better Gauss cannon. The sound design is peak. It's awesome to listen to. It has some cores in there. It really makes you, it's a major reason to why you feel so powerful when you play Doom. You know, you're a guy shredding up demons while listening to epic rock music. I mean, people literally made an entire meme about when the Doom music kicks in, about that iconic soundtrack. Like, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's nothing like Halo, but still, it has like, it works so well for you fighting demons, and sound design is just perfect. Like, damn. Sorry, it's just sound design is so good. But yeah, well, the music being great and all, I can't really say the same for the sound effects, cause on my first playthrough, I felt a few of the guns felt really toned down. They didn't feel as powerful as they used to in the old games. Which, the ones that I had this complaint with the most was the shotgun and the chain gun. They didn't feel as powerful. They kind of felt weaker, if you can understand where I'm coming from. Where in the old games, they sounded louder, they sounded more threatening, right? And in this game, they give the machine gun its like more like futuristic look and just like a laser type effect for when it shoots, and I don't like it. It's not as powerful. And with the shotgun, it's just toned down. But yeah, that was I didn't have as much problems with the guns. But one of my other major gripes with this sound part, I don't like some of the sound effects of the demons. Like their groans, they sound great, but the Cackle Demon, when you rip out its eye and there's a weird pop sound effect, so I didn't like that. But that's really all my major gripes with the sound. But yeah, that's really it for sound. Oh, onto the game's presentation. Now the game looks good. Don't get me wrong, it has a nice, it looks good. That boom, just like that. Look, the game looks good. And it was a good idea to make demons' flesh fall off. That was a good choice. But the demons don't look like demons. I mean, it's clearly based off the older design, but the demons have been really toned down, and they're not nearly as scary. The Hell Knight is the biggest case for this. I think that the older design, his eyes were cut off. It was scary. It was intimidating. But in this one, they just give him eyes and this really stupid looking face. I mean, look at that face. It's just ugly. It's not scary. Ugh. Now, some designs I'm okay with. I mean, yeah, the zombies, they're not as scary. No, well, the soldier zombies, they're not as scary, but they could make them scary. The Mancubus, I still prefer the old design since it's scarier and I think it's more unique. But they could just simply make this one scarier in the next game. So, you know, I don't care about those. But the zombies again, like the Hell Knight, they just look stupid. In the other game, they're scary. You can tell they're, like, creepy. In this game, they're just not. There's a whole animation where you punch its head in and it just looks stupid. I mean, the Cacodemon got this too, where it has brighter colors and isn't as intimidating, which is not how demons should be. Demons should be scary, and I don't get why they're leading to more cartoony, colorful monsters. I could go on for this about 10 minutes or so, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I mean, one last thing, even Hell doesn't look like Hell. The other game presented it way better with its scary feel. This one, it's just goofy and generic. I'm sorry, but that's just what I think of it. It's too goofy, in my opinion. It's not scary, even though demons are kind of supposed to be. But, I don't know. They might, make them more scary in the next game, but I know I said I was done, but I feel like there's a need to mention the Doomslayer. And again, he's kind of more displayed as a joke. They keep trying to modernize the Doomslayer from the older games, with the Praetor suit being a lighter green color and having his sleeves off. I mean, I could get away with the sleeves, but the brighter green colors, it's not intimidating. I mean, it's a game fighting demons. And he's kind of portrayed as a joke. I mean, I'm even against the whole showing his face throughout the whole thing, because I thought that was like his whole character. He doesn't care about anything, and I thought not being able to see his face was a big addition to, his character, and I thought he was super cool when you couldn't really see him much. But now, I would think it would be like a cooler, after, when in the DLC, when he shows his face, it'd be cooler if you couldn't really see his face for most of the time. But at the end, he takes off his helmet. I think that would have been, cooler than just showing his face. And he just looks goofy with his brighter colors. But that's all I'm gonna say for design. Just, I know, final rant, but still, too goofy. I think for the next game, they should, they can take elements from the newer design and maybe mix it up with the older one. I think the darker green just looks better and it fits it way more. Sorry, that's it. With all my opinions being said, Doom, in conclusion, it has its minor problems when it comes to its overall design, but it's still an amazing game and I highly recommend it. I will be rating Doom a 7 out of 10. Now, so this was my first review, guys. Don't know what to say. Tell me what you thought about it. Because, this is just the start. We'll get better as we go. Now, if you don't mind, I need to go shoot some demons. What, Dave, is this a Nerf gun? Are you kidding?